Hi guys, just want to take you through a really quick warm-up which is perfect to do before you go out running. So the problem is you've been sat at work all day and your hips are tight, and that can lead to lower back pain or general discomfort in your hips. So this is perfect to release tight areas and activate others. So you'll just need two pieces of equipment, a foam roller here and a hockey ball or a tennis ball, which you can pick up from most sports shops. So the first thing we're going to do is just roll your back. So just really gently just working through your mid to upper back, rolling through there, and then find a point. Hold still and just take those arms overhead a couple of times. Move slightly, do the same, and this is just to open up your mid to upper back. Okay, next up, take the foam roller under your hamstring and just roll the back of your leg. About 10 rolls on the back of your leg. Same on the other leg. Okay, now calves, exactly the same, so just rolling about sort of 5 or 10 times, just working different angles, anywhere you might feel tight, about 10 times on your calf there. Same on the other. Okay, now this one can be sore, your IT band, so we're going to roll the side of your thigh. So elbow on the floor, other foot to support, and just gently rolling through that upper thigh along the side there. Let's say this can be quite sore. Okay, about 10 rolls, exactly the same the other side. On your front, we're going to roll the quads. So from here, we're just going to gently do both at the same time, just working through. If one feels particularly sore, you can just work through that on its own if you want. Okay, now put your roller to one side, and using your hockey ball, what we're going to do is we're going to roll your glute. So we're going to kind of draw an L on your bum basically. So sit on it, on the side of your glute, and what you're going to do is just go up and along. This can be quite sore, so just drawing that L shape, and this is great for freeing up. And you find it anywhere it's particularly tight, you can just spend a bit of time on it. Good, and just working through, drawing that L, exactly the same on the other side. Cross that leg over, open up that hip, and working through, like I've said, about 10 on each. Really getting into that glute. This will be great for freeing up your hips. Okay, now you put that ball to one side. Just going to lie on your back. We're just going to drop your knees side to side. It's nice and easy. I'm crushing my mic here. But you just go side to side, keeping your head back, arms in a T, just gently rocking those knees. Don't push it beyond where it's comfortable. Okay. Next up, what I want you to do is come up into a press-up position, and you're going to bring your foot up alongside your hands, and then bring that arm up into a T. Nice and easy. Good. Do 3 of those and switch exactly the same. So bring that foot up, you feel a nice stretch in your hips, and 3 the other side. Okay, and just repeat that a few times each side. And now we're going to go on all fours. You're going to cross one leg over the other and take the right, so imagine you've crossed your right foot over your left, take your right hand out to the side, and we're just going to drop those hips out to the right and back to the middle. Out to the right, back to the middle. Looking about sort of 5 to 10 of these, exactly the same. Swap over. Left foot over your right, left hand out to the side, drop those hips, out and in, nice and easy. Okay, so next up we're going to do your hip flexors. So take a knee and just drop forward, make sure your ribs are down and you're not arching your back. And just gently, so foot's at sort of 12 o'clock, gently dropping forward, feeling that tension in the hips and backing off. Do about 5 of those. Take your foot out to maybe half one. And then again, trying to keep your body straight, but just sending that knee off on the angle over towards your foot, where your foot is pointing. Again, about 5. Then you take your foot out to 3 o'clock. Again, keep your body square on. And we're going to work through there again about 5 times. And this is lovely for freeing up the hips. Then we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to swap over, send those hips forwards, keep the ribs down, try not to arch the lower back. Nice and easy. Foot out onto an angle, 5 of those. You might get little clicks and pops here, that's fine, just don't force anything. Just moving in a range you're comfortable with. So this is all about freeing everything up. Now everything's loose and moving better, we're going to do some activation. So for your activation, we're going to activate your glutes. So lying on your back, heads back, hands on the floor, drive through your heels and squeeze your hips up towards the air. And really use your bum muscles. Don't use your lower back. You don't want to overextend, you just want to lock the hips out. So we're going to do about 10 of these. Really get your bum burning, okay? That means you're going to be using your glute muscles more when you're running. Okay, once you've done those, I want you to take one leg up in the air, do exactly the same. Drive through that foot that's on the floor, push those hips up, really squeezing your bum. If you feel your hamstrings on this, you just need to bring your feet in a bit closer to your bum. Again, looking about 10 of these, swap over, up and squeeze, 10 on the other leg. Really driving those hips high, getting your glutes switched on, getting everything working, and firing better. 10 of these, and rest there. So that is your warm-up done. Like I say, we've loosened tight areas, activated your glutes, and you should feel so much better now when you start running.